What's going on, guys? What's going on, Thai Squad? What's going on, everybody? So the Shaq, Kenny, and the TNT group called the game last night against the Pacers and the the New York Knicks. And Shaq said that this isn't they aren't done. This crew isn't done calling basketball games. And I do agree with Shaq. I do agree with the Shaq because at the end of the day, guys, nobody can replace your greatness. And with Shaq saying this brings more clarity because now that the Pacers forced a game 6, we're still going to see the TNT crew call another game for the New York Knicks and Pacers on TNT. And this is like their last run on TNT. And I think Shaq said it best. It's that this crew, Kenny, Chuck, Ernie, and Shaq, they aren't done. They aren't done being on TV. They aren't done. I do think that this crew will get picked up for another show because to continue inside the NBA. Whatever that will be, if it's inside the NBA on NBA TV, if it's inside of the NBA on ESPN, I do think somebody's going to pick up this show because we want to see Ernie, Shaq, Kenny, Chuck. Like, we want to see them call the game, talk about the game before the game actually ticks off, before the game starts. We want to see that. We also want to see, like, Kenny and Shaq just joke. We want to see Kenny, Shaq, Ernie, and Chuck joke around together. This is like we're going to miss these 4 guys doing inside of the NBA, calling games on TNT. Because we know the new TV deal with NBC, games next year are going to be on NBC, ESPN, still ABC probably. But when we look at this, we have to say that this crew will get picked back up. This crew, no matter if they get picked up by ESPN, by ABC, by NBC, like, no matter what this crew looks like next year, no matter if this crew, which I think will get picked back up, even though next year we're going to see games on NBC, on ABC, on ESPN, doesn't mean Shaq's not going anywhere. Shaq's still going to be calling talking about the game. Ernie's going to be talking about the game. Kenny's going to be talking about the game. Shaq. Like, we're going to miss this show. We're going to miss, if nobody picks up this show, if nobody picks up this crew, there is going to be a big factor where we don't see this crew get picked up, because what this crew has done for inside the NBA, for TNT, is something special. Just something special, because they are going to get on another platform like ESPN, like ABC, like NBC. Because yes, we're going to see different guys call the game. Like, we already see different guys calling the NBA, like a Lou Williams. We're about to see like a Blake Griffin call the game. We're about to see like Carmelo Anthony, like Michael Jordan, like Dwayne Wade call the game. Vince Carter, who's calling the basketball game. Now he's retired. Like, on the other side of things, we've seen this crew for a very long time call the game. And we've seen different crews, like a Candace Parker, talk about the game on TNT. Like a Vince Carter. Like a Jamal Crawford. We've seen that. So with us saying that this crew has to be in the conversation. And I hope this crew gets picked up, because this crew needs to get picked up. We need to see Shaq. We need to see Kenny. We need to see Ernie. We need to see Chuck. Nobody isn't going to replace their greatness like they did for inside of the NBA, for TNT. Because we want to see Kenny and Chuck joke around. We want to see Chuck, all four of them, joke around together. We want to see funny stuff like Kenny run to the board against Shaq. We want to see, like, if Chuck could name all NBA players that switch teams or are on the same team. Like, we want to see that. We definitely want to see something like that. Because nobody's going to replace their greatness. Nobody's going to replace Chuck's greatness, Ernie's greatness, Shaq's greatness. Nobody is. This is just something that we're seeing, and we're wanting that Ernie and Shaq, Kenny, Chuck are going to not be calling games on TNT anymore. And we're going to miss that. We're all going to miss the funny moments. We're going to miss Shaq. We're going to miss Shaq joking around with Kenny on TNT. and inside of the NBA. We're going to miss that. But sub if you're new and never give up your dreams. And I hope all of you guys are safe out there and stay blessed, everybody, in peace.